This is one of my two Heritage 2 Legends. So one I actually got in the Ohio area, and then this one I transported up from my parents' place down in Florida. So my mother had this vacuum briefly. That's not to say that she actually used it, but the housekeeper down there didn't actually appreciate it, so we got them something else. And this one needs a tear down and a polish. And I think a couple years ago, I may have replaced the front larger bearing in here. I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything with the rear. And if you notice right here, unfortunately, I did have a stuck little plastic screw. So, yep, I had to drill a hole, unfortunately, because there was no way to get that thing out. And yeah, so the little fork decal, unfortunately, has a hole in it. I know you can get other ones, but at this point in time, this is just kind of like an extra machine for me. It does work completely fine. There's no issues with it, other than it definitely needs a really good shine, although it doesn't look too bad in the video at the moment. It should look better when I'm done. And I want to take a closer look at the rear bearing. So let's start the disassembly. last nice days outside here in Ohio, let's get to polishing this 1988 Heritage 2 Legend. So what I'm about to show you has been an annoyance of mine for the two Heritage 2 Legends that I have. And it has to do with the front headlight setup. So I've fiddled around with this and cleaned the contacts and bent stuff one way or another as much as I can. But I've never taken this part apart until now. And I noticed that when you have these connections right here, that when you push these in, they're just not that tight. Make sure you have a good focus. So I'm going to see if maybe I can flatten these little lugs out a little bit, because they're kind of U-shaped a little bit. And maybe I'll try to flatten them, and then maybe I'll squeeze these a little bit in such a way that we have a better connection than the fairly loose one that we have right now. Because what happens is the headlight, there you see that's so loose, it just comes right off. The headlight assembly, well, the light itself, this bulb, periodically, intermittently flickers. So it might not do it for a couple of months, and then it does it for a couple of months. So it's really annoying, and both my Heritage 2 Legends do it. So it's not a bulb. I've got plenty of new bulbs, and I don't think it's this particular fixture in here. I don't believe so. I'm not seeing anything that leads me to believe that it needs to be replaced, although maybe that's not right. I'm not sure. So bottom line is I'm going to fiddle with this connection, because it is so loose. I mean, they practically just kind of like fall off, just with a touch of a finger, just like that. So I'm going to see if I can't tighten that up a bit. Maybe we'll have some luck. Maybe it won't make any difference at all. and tear on the carbon brushes. I need to see if I can get these in the same way that they were when I took them out. So I will put these screws back in here. And I have to reorient the brushes. I got a 50-50 chance of getting them right the first time. I can always reseat them if I want to. Probably will with these, but I don't want to cause a whole lot of damage. So let's see if I can figure this out here. Which way do they go? Because there's a cupping effect in there. Okay, now I'm going to listen when I spin this. Ooh, that sounds bad. And it sounds right going this way, wrong going that way. So I will take this out, and I'm going to turn this around this way. Put it back in. Easy way to tell. So spin it the right way, no noise. Spin it the wrong way, it doesn't like it. So that's how you tell. This for additional safety. We have power. Boy, that's smooth. That is smooth. Oh, I ended up pushing the button off. Okay, good shape. And It sounds so nice. Very smooth. Really like it. right, so there's one of them done. I technically have two of them. Yeah. See the bottom. So let's give this Heritage 2 Legend a test run. So first let's see what the motor wind up and wind down sounds like. Really nice. Nice and smooth, but also a nice fast wind down. Alright, thanks for watching this video of restoration of my Florida Heritage 2 Legend. So there's another one that will be coming soon, and it's an Ohio Heritage 2 Legend. It's the one that actually started my vacuum collecting career and repair career going back in 2014.